Screw the monarchy, why, House of the Dragon, should take this revolutionary twist. And that's all well and good for Rhaenyra, who now has the equivalent of the US nuclear stockpile at her disposal in her war for the Iron Throne. But as the final image crossed my TV screen, I couldn't help but ask, why? Why would these three men, who have been disposed of and left to live in poverty and ruin, be so eager to take their newfound weapons of mass destruction and help the woman complicit in their subjugation? Why would the small folk, required to bow down to kings and queens of Targaryen ancestry entirely because of their dragons, be so willing to become one more tool in their master's arsenal, say your Hugh, the honorable but impoverished blacksmith? We've visited his hovel a few times this season, and life is pretty bleak. He's owed wages from work for Aegon, there's no food in the city because of Rhaenyra's sea blockade, and his daughter has just died. All of his problems stem from the Targaryen royals. And yet, when handed the same power his so-called betters have, he chooses to put one Targaryen on the Iron Throne over the other. But he could burn down both tyrannical regimes. Dragon power to the people. You know, the people who have been starving, rioting, and generally living miserable lives because of the Game of Thrones played by the people at the top of the serfdom pyramid. You think I'm joking, but I'm not. Yes, I know Dragon is a prequel series, so we already know how it ends. By the time of the Game of Thrones, Westeros is still an absolutist monarchy in which a whole new war of kings and nobles ensues that destroys the lives of working people. So it's more a thought experiment than anything else to wish these fictional oppressed people would overthrow their fictional oppressors, but by the gods old and new would that be a better story. For most of its 2 seasons, there has been no one to root for in Dragon, minus it's a conflict between 2 camps of extremely unlikable characters. But Hugh. That's a man I can get behind. He's brave, loyal, and just a little bit stupid. Drunk Ulf. My goodness, it was endearing when he flew his dragon over King's Landing as if it was the latest roller coaster at Six Flags. And Adam, well, he's got the right kind of community organizing energy ready to set up a brand new democracy.